HIT.OR.DIE, tell me all about it.
It's a little podcast we do back home. Local baseball, college baseball, MLB. Trying to get younger kids the right direction.
What are you trying to get them to do?
Trying to get them to college.
Understand what it takes to get to the next level.
The work they need to put in, the right information. Travel ball is not the only way to do it.
I don't like travel.
No? What's your deal with travel ball?
I just think you burn kids out playing travel. I think you're better off if you play all sports. You can learn from all sports. Then if you get 16, 17, and you show promise, that you could be a baseball player, then you start playing travel baseball. My description of travel baseball is when the Giants get on a plane and fly to LA. Not when so-so goes to the next county and plays the high school team over there. Because there's too many kids that are 12, 13 years old and they're a foot bigger than the rest of the kids. Then all of a sudden, 15, 16, the rest of the kids catch up. You ever go to one of the games?
Yeah.
I was there.
You ever watch the Little League World Series? Who's the pitcher? The
Biggest kid on the team, yeah.
Then all of a sudden,
They get caught up. High school.
remember many years ago they had a pitcher named Danny
Almonte. Kid from New York.
Yeah, he pitched in a Little League World Series, right?
Yeah.
3 years later, he got married.
They did that 30 for 30.
Yeah,
he was like 17. What kind of bullshit was that?
Yeah, he had his brother's birthday. That's what the Japanese guys do.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Do you have
that's
any?
good.
What information would you give young hitters out there on hitting and what they need to do to become a better hitter?
Well, my information about becoming a better hitter is the same thing with living everyday life. First thing I tell kids to be aggressive. The next thing I tell them to be more aggressive. The next thing I tell them is never be satisfied. If you're an athlete, you can't be satisfied. Sure, I can tell you to keep your hands up, I can do all that, but I can't do it unless I critique you. So you just can't get on a podcast and tell someone how to hit.
Right.
But you can make up for a lot of shortcomings by being aggressive. You've seen that in your life.
Yeah.
Aggressive people usually are successful. I don't care what sport you're playing in.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't like laid back guys.
You said something about what is his name? Kapler, the analytics.
Well,
You find all that?
name me a team that's won the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years that relied on analytics. Kapler would never make a move in Philadelphia unless he looked at a piece of paper. Sometimes you got to manage with your gut. You got a gut feeling, other than gas. Most gut feelings are gas, but not when you're on a baseball field. Right, Sheena?
Right.
And then the other one we've been talking a lot about too is the baseball. Juiced.
Okay. Give me my thing. I'll show you something. You can make your own evaluation. That's my son that's getting that ball out of there for you, okay? He took this ball apart about 2 months ago. This is a real Major League Baseball. Right here is his autograph. It says Rob Manfred. Okay. This is what came out.
agree?
This is what came out of that ball. No cord. Look at all the stitches.
Yeah.
How tight and round is that? Right? This is in the middle. That's a crazy ball. When I played, it was a court. It was a carpet.
No way. You didn't even throw it
It's a
far.
bouncy ball. It's just a bouncy ball. Wow.
And you wonder why the balls are having. That's why they fly out the park.
What if you?
But I'm not against that. If I'm a hitter, I want the ball to
Yeah, I get it.
How many more hits you have?
Huh?
How many more hits you have on the ball nowadays? You around 5,000 maybe?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd have more home runs.
Yeah.
Because when I drive to go out of the ballpark, Hank Aaron never hit all home runs like Barry does. But he hit 755 of them. But getting back to what we were talking about, guys, what you got to teach the kids. The number one thing to teach the kids, okay, you know what it is? To win. It's the only reason you play it is to win. Everybody's in a better mood when you win. Am I right? If you're not in a better mood when you win, you shouldn't be going to kids' games. You got to get these kids to understand winning is what it's all about. I get, 26 records or something? That's my biggest record. That's how many winning games I played in. 1972. That's a credit to my teammates and the teams I played on, the players I played with. I had 12 Hall of Fame teammates. Everybody's in a better mood when you win. Everybody's in a better mood when the kid gets an A as opposed to a C. You got kids?
Yes, we do.
Don't you like when they bring home all A's?
I hope they do.
Yeah, we got
They
3
don't
years.
your wife?
I don't like bad daycare days.
No, yeah.
Well, and if they did, your wife would be pissed.
Right?
And you got to live with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's probably hard enough to live with you.
Well,
First of all, let me ask you a question. Okay, and most guys never get this, and it's easy. What makes a good manager in baseball? Tell me what will make Kapler a good manager in baseball?
at that level, I would say what he said.
One thing.
Let those guys.
One thing and one thing only.
I don't know.
Good players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know any good managers had horseshit players?
Oh.
I can't think.
See,
of
because I look at it, there's 30 teams in baseball. Okay, the guy in Milwaukee don't know any more about baseball than the guy in Cincinnati. He may know more about his team. You can only know so much about baseball, but these guys that think they know so much more than the next guy, they're not going to work.
Yeah.
Everybody that becomes a new manager thinks they're geniuses. Ain't no geniuses in
read the
baseball.
game.
The only geniuses is the guy that's got 5 Hall of Famers on his team.
Yeah.
When
And that
Bochy, when Bochy won the World Series, the Giants were doing well.
Yeah.
The players were doing well. Okay? He's the same guy the last couple of years. He didn't win. 2 years ago, Boston won. They had the same team last year. They finished 15 games out.
Yeah.
What happened?
they didn't make the
Cora is
postseason.
not the expert we thought he was because the players didn't play good for him.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, same guy, always managed the Golden State Warriors. He won. Now he's got a bad team. You don't win. Bad players don't win games. Bad jockeys don't win races. It's the same in every sport.
Yeah.
If you can't block, you don't run in football.
What about two-strike hitting too? That was another thing we talked about. It seems more accepted. Not
strike out.
okay, but
Today guys don't care if they strike out because what you do as a hitter in baseball today is you cut down your swing. Now, what I mean by that is you just don't get 2 strikes and all of a sudden just try to hit it like this. Okay? I actually think you cut down more mentally than you do physically because you know you have to put the ball in play. Okay, you still have a quick swing, but you cut down your swing mentally. You understand? Does that make any sense to you? The guys don't talk about that, but that's what you got to do. You don't just try to punch and Judy it. You still try to hit the ball hard.
yeah, that's what we've been hearing a lot of. This
Which
not
comes back to being
defensive, stay
aggressive.
offensive.
Stay offensive, yeah. You never want to be a defensive hitter.
Right, that's-
Defensive hitters can't hit.
That's how you. I mean, that's the quicker path to fail.
Yeah, but you have to understand it. If you strike out, the only way you got to get on base is the catcher drops the ball. How many times does that happen?
And on the pros, not a lot.
No, not at all. Guys don't care if they strike out 175 times. Well, you hit 30 home runs. They'll make $10 million a year.
See, and I think guys, if they try to put the ball in play like you're saying, aggressive with 2 strikes, they'd still hit 30 home runs and they drive in more runs.
Probably.
You know?
Line drives go to the ballpark too, especially these ballparks today.
And with that ball.
Yeah.
But if I'm a player, I'm great at ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I'm a pitcher, I'm not.
And it
Remember Verlander said, I don't like the balls hard, it's wound too tight. He tells you 130 times every 5th day. I'll take his word for it.
Yeah.
He's an MVP and Cy Young winner, Hall of Fame in the future.
Absolutely. And is there something to these guys throwing 100 miles an hour and not having careers? They're not lasting.
Don't matter how hard you throw. No one who ever throws hard can't hit it. I face guys throw 100 miles an hour. So what? Is it sailing? Is it sinking? Is it straight? I'd rather face a guy throwing 100 than a win great match. This goddamn ball can move that far. Fastball. It's not normal for a ball to move that far.
It's
You can
harder.
hit straight.
Huh?
You can hit straight,
Yeah.
no matter how hard it
So
is.
don't worry about how hard you throw.
Can
You know, the best pitch you can have as a pitcher is a changeup. If you got a 95-mile-an-hour fastball and an 85-mile-an-hour changeup, you will win in the big leagues.
You'll win anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought being a switcher.
Because
I was
I'm
switching
tired of
too,
seeing
but
little
What do you
leaguers
do?
throw
Changeup's the hardest pitch
What
to
does a
hit.
pitcher try to do to a hitter?
Deception.
Get them off balance.
Keep him off balance. That's what a changeup is. Get him out on their front foot. Guys can't hit off their front foot unless you're Hank Aaron.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Had a good time.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.